Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 2017 mod map showcase with me, Kevin Sawyer, and I bring you a mod map here, and it's by the name of Mining and Construction Economy, version 0.5. This mod is being brought to you by a modder of numerous. Probably mispronounced his name, Numnus. I think that's how I pronounce it. Again, I probably butchered his name. I apologise to the modder in advance if I have. This is 0.5, version 0.5 of this map. So if you're watching this at a later date, the modder may have come in and updated this map. So if you're downloading or playing on a later version of this map, it may have changed in some of the functionalities and how it works. So please bear that in mind. Of course, the links will be in description for this map. I've got a mission to make. There is 2 links available for this map. I initially downloaded it off of one place, and it was a bit odd, and it kept on throwing up messages like your computer's under attack, so I'm not going to recommend that one. I've found a similar version on Mod Holster, which didn't give me any problems and downloaded a lot quicker. So please feel free to go and use that download. But again, this is kind of a two-parter to this mod, and I'll go into that in a second why. Right, excuse me. If I go to P, actually I didn't do my research to find out where this harvester was, so I'm just going to assume it's in harvesters and go over to, yeah, it is. So I figured it might be. Right, in order to play on this map, you're going to need this harvester. And I'll show you why you're going to need this harvester. Again, I will leave the link in description. I can't show you what this harvester's like. I might do this as a separate mod demonstration on on this map with a bit more money, but I figured I'd show you what this maps are like when you first start off the game. One thing I will say, mods that you might want to take out, if you've already got them, any of like the greenhouse mods, compost mod, the winery mod that I've done a showcase on, the Coca-Cola mod which I've also done a showcase on, anything that sort of like adds an extra sort of like fruit type to it, it might conflict with it. What I'd suggest is deselecting them all and then slowly adding ones on. Don't add like the wine pack one on, because I'll go into reasons why you don't need that in a minute. But I found when I tried to do that, it kept on crashing the game. So it might be because there's too many fruit types available at a given time. But all I can say, if you really want to play this map, just do it trial and error. Just add slow mods like the Coca-Cola one in, the slow bee honey production one, and all the other ones that you may have seen on my mod showcases. But anyway, I've rattled on long enough. Like I say, I'll show you what happens. Well, I've literally just started this game, and as you can see, you've got the balance of 20 grand, and let's go into the map here. It looks like Goldcrest Valley, and I admit, and the modder admits that it is based off of Goldcrest Valley. He's just modified it using obviously GE and everything else. There's a little key just up here, up on the top of the map. If you look here, it comes up with a little key. So number 1, Winehouse. Number 2, Refinery. Rubble crusher. Number 2, Refinery rubble crusher. Number 3, construction area. Number 4, harbour. Number 5, mine. And then number 6, train logistics. And I'll go into where they are on the map and everything. Most of you guys have seen, I assume you've probably seen Goldcrest Valley. If you haven't, then please feel free to go to some of my farming simulator on my Goldcrest Valley. I've literally got loads of episodes of me doing stuff on that, and you know, in the future I may even be moving either to this map or moving over to West Coast, because I'm not sure if I'm going to continue on that particular map for that particular series or not. You know, I'm going to probably put a poll up on my Facebook page, so please feel free to go on there and interact with the poll. Or if you know, if you're on regular subscribers and watching this, again guys, if you don't want to join that, then feel free to leave comments down below and let me know either way. But anyway, again, I'm sort of digressing along here. If I go over to here, well, first of all, if I go over to here, I'm going to go through what he's done best as I can. I'm trying to make it short and sweet as I can with you, and see if I can find any bugs in this. Like I say, with the download for the harvester, I didn't look into if there was that same harvester on Mod Holster. If there is, I'll put 2 links in description for that, for Mod Holster. But if not, you'll just see the one. I didn't get any problems because it was from the same site which the map came from as well. I didn't get any problems with that harvester when downloading it, but you know, I want to play it safe if I can with you guys. But anyway, like I say, I'm grabbing it on. We need to go this way. You know me, guys. You know me well enough. I don't intend to try and send you the wrong way or try and get you to a point where you get a virus on your computer. You know me. I don't intentionally try and do that, but as most of you guys know, downloading mods, you do it at your own risk. But anyway, this is reason why you don't need the wine pack, because it's already installed onto the map. So that might be reason why it was conflicting. I don't know, because I've taken off my I must get it back up on my computer. I've taken off the, because I had a problem with FS and I had to reinstall it and uninstall it, or uninstall it, reinstall it. I took off the console, so I can't find out if there's any error codes that come up with this, and I admit that, and I apologise in advance. But as you can see, it's already on here. I will endeavour to put that back on so I can fly, etc, etc, and see if there is any error codes before doing like mod showcases. It's like this one. But as you can see, it's already installed as part of this, and that's the reason why you don't need the winery. Right, I go to number 2, which was Refinery Rubble Crusher. Where is that on the map? Let's have a look. It's number 5. Number 2's down here, so I'm going to just pop down to visit field number 16 and then head over to number 2, and I'll do number 6 while I'm at it, 'cause it's right next door. It's a bit odd way of doing things, I know, but there you go. It's just ease and convenience and entertainment purposes, I should say. But I hope you guys are all well and enjoying your day, whatever you're up to. Right, here we go. Okay. Yeah, this looks a bit like could possibly be looking at that. That could be for the compost, but don't quote me on that. Let's see if I can find a control panel. There we go. Right, okay. Automatic rubble. Right, okay. Toggle light. Okay, here we go. Products. Okay. I guess it says See there? Hang on, let me just double check this. Oh, so, did I misread that? Did I see it's rubble or rubber? Oh, sorry, rubber crusher. Rubber crusher. Okay, sorry about that. So this is obviously some sort of like tarmac facility, so you can produce tarmac in it. It says trees crusher, so I can assume you put trees in this, maybe timber, and it produces rubber. That's all I can assume. Maybe it produces rubber, perhaps wood chip, perhaps, I don't know, without playing on this map. Let's look over here. This looks a bit like the biogas or oil refinery part of this. Again, they've inserted this into this, so going up to this, see how it's already got, looks like already got something in it. So let's walk around to the control panel if it has one. Where would it be? Again, I should have done I did a brief look around on this. That's it over here. Nope. But I didn't go into great detail. I admit. We can walk straight through that. No collisions on that. There must be a little control panel here somewhere. Where would it be? If I put a control panel on something, where would I put it? Is it up here? Nope. I don't see immediately obvious where the control panel is for that, guys. I apologise in advance. It's got a point to it. There's a tip point in. There was a trigger. Automatic tar. So it's got some sort of tar, and this is all joint with that over there. Maybe it's got something to do with that, but maybe to bring the oil from that over to, or tarmac from that to over here. I'll be honest, I don't know. It's not immediately obvious where it's hiding. Quickly just have another scoot round. If I find it, we'll let you know, but or if someone already knows in the comments, or already knows how to look at it, please let us know down below. Don't find it in the meantime. Diesel. Okay, and it's going up automatically, so I wonder if it's self-generating. Maybe it just produces stuff over time and then just charges you for using said stuff. There's another tip point over here. Not entirely sure what that's for. Looking on the map, doesn't come up with a tip point on here. Nice looking map. Again, it's based off of Goldcrest, so I can only assume it all does it off of one given thing. Again, there's no more dialogue boxes over here, so I can't rightfully say. You guys would have to have a play with it and see what it comes up with. So quickly look around here, quickly see if there's anything on here. Whoa. No, I can't see anything. It's just got a tip point there. 2 arrows pointing to there and there, which is, you know, that one said diesel, didn't it? Biodiesel. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. That's also going up, so it's producing something on its own. Maybe it's like I say, you just buy, it's the community, you buy stuff off it. Seems interesting though. Jump. Right, let's run over to here. Again, I've just got super speed on, so I'm going to bear with me as I run over to this one. Tar bitumen. So maybe it'll produce it just off of those. Oh yeah, because this has got 3 trains on it as well as not just 2. Again, there's texture just popping up saying wheat growing 0%. Diesel, tar bitumen. Again, I know there's a sell point for stuff like that, and there maybe even be a purchasing point for stuff like that. Right, so looking at this, this is like a general store area. You can store, again it works like a Goldcrest, you can bring your goods up to this, then use your trains to manoeuvre it around the map. Again, while I've got, quickly just look at the overview before I continue on. Right, finances. Where are they? We're just here. No, I don't want vehicle overview. I'll go into that in a second as well. Finances. You do have a loan out, I believe. Let me just double check. Yeah, a loan of 75 grand, like normal, because I started this on normal difficulty. So again, it's the same as the generic when you start any game. Vehicles. Sorry, I'm a bit rusty at doing mod map showcases. I apologise in advance. Right, so you start off with the New Holland. Looks like it's got conveyor as well. The T7. Again, I don't know if that's one of my mod tractors come into it or the standard map. Looks like could potentially be a JCB. 2 cases. Pickup truck. Massey Ferguson combine. Big trailer, small trailer, tipper trailer. Cultivator. A seeder. A bucket. A header. See again, it says fruits. Harbour. Don't know how you get spinnery. Village. Railway harbour. Asphalt. What was that then? Oh, there again, there's the cell. Again, I think that's just going through the. Yeah, I don't think you own them. I think they're just points of interest. Yeah, it looks like the points of interest. Right, so shop looks like it's in the standard place. You've got the bank just next to it as well. Spinnery, same sort of place. And the bakery is in the same sort of place. Gas station just there. Sawmill just there. Biogas plant just there, same sort of place. What I have noticed here is on field 10. I'm going to go and check that out quickly. The pigs and the cattle are in a sort of like in a weird place on field 10. You actually own field 10 as well, because of it. You own field 10, field 12, field 13. And that is it. That's all the fields you own. Let's go and check that out. Let's go and check this out first. Visit. Yeah, this looks like the standard place it was in Goldcrest. Yeah, this is a standard place, apart from he's put some more textures in. Looks like he's put mud textures in, possibly. Don't quote me on that. It does look like that, without driving the tractor for it. I couldn't tell you. Yeah, this is all just generic, normal. So what's he done to field 10? Let's just run across here. Is the... yep, the Firewatch tower still here. Oh, sorry, a bit of lag there, guys. It looks a bit smaller. Looks like he's modified it in some way. It does look a bit smaller or less higher up. Shorter. Whoops. Let's run across to here. Again, a bit laggy, sorry guys and girls. Okay. This looks like the sheep pen. Oh, yeah. This isn't a sheep pen. This is a horse pen. Because I did remember seeing this on the description. That it did have horses in it. Or ponies. So that's, again, the modder admits that this is more geared for not the traditional side of Farming Simulator. Cool. And it moves. That one's running free, look. That one over there. That's pretty cool. I like that. I wonder if I actually got them. So go up to question mark and see. Wool pallets. Okay. What do the sheep and the cows? Sorry, sheep and the horses share the same paddock, maybe? Wouldn't know without looking in. Hang on, let's have a quick look. Can I open the dialog box? That might be it there. Looks like this is where the sheep are. Oops, didn't want to buy any. Yeah, this looks like where you buy the sheep, but it's got horses in it, unless they're just running free. And the sheep, yeah, maybe the sheep. Yeah, look at this. It looks like the sheep appear in here, because there's the water feeding or water troughs. Yeah, so the sheep appearing here, and these horses are just running free. But I do remember seeing. Oh no, that might be another map I might be confusing it with. There is another map I have seen. This is German, which does have horses in it. I might be mixing them up, so don't quote me on it. But that's quite a nice touch. The horses weren't running around, being a general nuisance. This looks like the cows down here. What was originally field 10 is now where the cows are. Yeah. I know there is another map. It's not yet released. I've seen it. But it does look pretty cool. It's got cows, pigs, horses or ponies. I won't mention it because it's something I've been keeping an eye on, and once I can get my hands on it, I'll do a map showcase on it. I'm probably getting the two confused, but I could be wrong. Let's find. It's like the generic silo. Yep, for chaff, and looks like some storage bunkers. Just yeah, it just offers your farm mainly. So that's on Goldcrest. That's down here where they put the number 3, which is the construction area. which we'll go to that in a second. Chickens look like they're in the same sort of place as they are before. So that's where your cows and your sheep are. Ignore the fact we've got horses running around, because I'm mixed up with another map. Let's move on. Is this barn? That's where sales point where the barn is. Now I've noticed these down here. I'll cover these now. I'll visit that. Sorry, I'm not driving there, guys. It's just for time purposes again. Now this is quite interesting. This is sales points for like tarmac and bitumen. As you can see, looks like he's. I guess this mod couldn't work with any other texture than just a ploughed road. But it's got like a road sort of machine, and then it looks like a levelling machine there, which is not collidable. A roller of some sort, which is collidable. And a tarmac machine. That looks like a tarmac machine to me, which you can climb up into it. I don't know if these move when you sell stuff to it, or they're always going to be static like that. Again, guys and girls, you're going to have to sort of like have a play with yourself and find out. But let's move. So the bakery is going to be the same. Bank's going to be the same. Let's move to. So we've done number 3. So we're going to move to number 3 here. If I can get to here, which says village. Visit. We'll do that in one go. This is where you can get like sand and gravel from. Again, looks like some sort of construction site going on here. This is where you can sell. Looks like pallet timber. Something flashed up then. Briefly. Something flashed up there briefly. That looks static to me. Looks like he's loading a load of timber in. Can't get in it. No, it's static. Right. I'm guessing it's a sales place. I'm guessing it could be a sales place or a collection place. Looks more like sales place to me. So I'd say that's probably what it is. These look like sales triggers to me. While we're here, we'll go and check out number 3. Again, there's another sales place in the middle of this field. I don't know if that's legit or, again, an edit. Doesn't look like nothing's appearing. But while we're here, actually I'll do it off that field over there. Let's see if the missions work. I'm not going to actually assign a mission, but again, yeah, it looks like the missions work again. So you've got the options to work your way up to the farm, or work for the other farmers. That's one thing I noticed when I briefly looked around. It looks okay here, the water texture. But I noticed, I'll show you when I go round with the trains. You'll see on the harbour, the water texture doesn't look like it's in scale. I think that's all number 3 is. I think it's just a glorified sales point, perhaps. Looks more sales point key to me. So I'll move on. To number 4. Where is number 4 on the map? Wow, there's a load of stuff going on down here, look. That's number 4, the harbour. Mary, just behind Mary's farm. So Mary's farm's no longer going to be... Yeah, I drove through here with the train off screen. This again looks like a sales point, potentially. It did have these little triggers all along here. And I'll go through this again in a sec with the trains. But this, see what I mean about the water texture? It's, you know, don't get me wrong, it's a good effect, but it just looks out of scale. Looks like, you know, someone's put a model kit on real water and it just doesn't look right, if you know what I mean. But that's the only real drawback of this I see. Where else are we gonna look? And I'll show you mines. Number 5. Where is number 5 on the map? There's quite a few little, looks like animal dealerships. So quickly have a visit of that. See what comes up. Open animal. Just a curiosity is killing the cat, so to speak. Pig, sheep, cow. There's one shaded out over here. I don't know what that is. It says cow on it. I guess that's the sales prices, I guess. Oh yeah, no, it's just where I'm increasing and decreasing. So it's the standard animals, looking at it. But this is pretty much Mary's farm, and it's just on the back of Mary's farm here. You can literally walk through to where that is, where that other sales point is. Use the train if you so wish. It says that open up animal dialogue again. So I guess you could put animals onto the train. I'll have to look at the train, see what's got carriage wise on it. I'm only guessing at this point. But we'll go to... We did the harbour. Number 5, mine. Where's that? If I can find it. Up here? No, number 5 here. So, is there anything around here? I know there was a tractor around here. So, yeah, we're into that. Ooh. Yeah, so you've got a tractor sitting up here, and you've got, I'm going to use that one actually. You've got what looks like a JCB sitting here with a bucket already, and this looks like the potato washer, but it can't be. Or is it? It looks like the potato washer from 2015. Where's the control box for this? Because that looks a bit like rubble to me. Again, I don't know, is it tailings, diesel, water, stone, gravel? I'm not entirely sure what you put in that. Tailings. This is the tractor. I'll go and look on the fruit tripes in a minute, and that'll soon solve the mystery. Looks like just text just sitting here. What's this over here? Again, that's stone powder. Oh, almost fell then. It looks like a tip point, so you drive back, reversing here, but I could be wrong. Oh, here we go. Tar, river sand, gravel. I'm guessing that's rubble, but it says rubber, so it could be tarmac. and stone powder, sand, coal, and it produces asphalt. So how would you mine those? There's the asphalt. Looks like it tips the asphalt from there. Aha, right, okay, these are the tip points. River sand there, gravel there. So it might be all shared perhaps. This looks like the machine that does all the whatever. Tar, so you put tar in here, coal in here. There's another machine over here, what's this all about? Resources, water, sand, gravel. Produces water empty. Interesting. So what will go in here? Gravel and sand. More gravel and sand. And that's like a tip point that would give you whatever that is back. So how do you mine this stuff? Oh, is it down here? It looks again like another tip point to me. There's a train. Is this the train I was thinking about earlier, or was one of... Oh no, it's a different train. Right, so you can load sand, stone powder, whatever that is. Salt vent, coal, river sand, gravel, stone powder. That looks like the wood chip facility down there. But where would you mine these things from? Because this says mine on it, doesn't it? Guess you have to use an excavator, perhaps. You may have to use an excavator. There's a remote chance. Again, that's his water. Water, soil, produces cheelings. So this produces gold. Cheelings, gold. So just put water and soil into it. Guess is in compost. Gold. Nothing comes up on that. Comes up over here. And then there's a tip point. Alright, so once you get that machine going by putting water in it and stuff, it starts producing that. What does see, these look like the rest of it. So it's all kind of put together. How do we get to that machine? Can we get to that machine? There's a control panel. Stone. Produces stone powder, sand, gravel. Cool. Yeah, so you come in, drive here, you pour your stone in here. Looks like another tip point for the other bit. That's where we've just seen that actually. Let's have a run round to the back of this. It's all now coming together. Right, okay. So you look, yeah. So it looks like you used the digger to dig these out, and sand. I'm going to quickly just check that out quickly, guys. Let's go and grab that digger. Looks like there's a sales point here. or place you can customise or sell. Just quickly check this thing out, see what it's all about, and then I'll continue on. Sorry if it goes a bit laggy again, my track card does need resetting. There we go. Get rid of that quickly. Light control isn't on. Forgot to switch it on again. See if we can pick up some sand. Because it looks like it's all self-contained. Does that cost you? So we start at 20 grand. Okay. It's not coming up with anything. I don't know whether it's because you need a mod for this to work, or it's because, again, it's not actually, though it is tipped some out on here. Ah, let's have a quick look, see what. That says 0. Right, okay, 0, 0, okay, 0. So it's from that machine. So you need to pour whatever it is into this machine to work. What was it again? Sorry guys. So how do you get stone if you can't get stone from there? It's all one big facility. Soil. So just put soil in and it produces all that? Can't be as simple as that. Where's that control panel gone? Oh, hang on. Water, soil produces tealings, gold. Okay. And then resources: stone, stone powder, sand, gravel. Not immediately obvious. That's a work. No, this is a working. This is the platform, but it's it. Not immediately obvious how you'd get around. You can't get up there. How you'd get around actually starting this thing up, kicking it, getting it going. This is like a wash station over here. Yeah, this is a Karcher wash station by the looks of it. You obviously drive your car through here and it automatically triggers it. Whether then that flushes like the dirt into the facility, I don't know. Or if it's just a wash station. Something over here. Tar, river sand, gravel, rubber, stone powder, sand, coal. Answers on a postcard, guys, because I'm at a loss to find out how you'd get the rest of it working, unless it's something over here I'm missing. Okay, it says limestone. So what does this thing need? Resources: fuel, limestone, cement. Cement. Nothing up on that panel. There's the conveyor belt system, which you can use to pour it in. But then it's not really immediately obvious where you get the sand from or anything. So, hang on, let's... Train logistics, we've done that, haven't we? Change it to number 6. I'm wondering you have to buy it from the village. But these look more sales points to me, rather than purchase points. So it's not immediately obvious weeds unless you plant it, which sounds bizarre. Is there anything on the map I'm missing? Let's go to the sawmill quickly. This looks generic to me. Yeah, selling points for wood. Aha, here we go. This looks familiar. Yeah, so this is also integrated into it. This is 2015, I believe. Let me just double check. The panels here. Yeah, so you can produce pallets from here. Fuels, logs, products, wood chips, board pallets. Anything else I'm missing? I don't see anything else here. This just looks like generic sales points to me. There's some bits up here. I'm wondering what they're all about. So I'm just going to go and have a look. Sorry guys. Maybe this would be the answer to our questions. Maybe you do have to excavate them. Because it did show a picture of a digger on it. So I'm wondering you actually literally have to excavate it out the ground. Go and have a look. Right, okay. That... Ah, here we go. Yeah, so... This is coal, so you obviously have to excavate the coal from here using a front loader of some sort. It's going to be difficult to get a front loader down here, or a digger, but you know, there's potential here. You could get some diggers, or download some diggers and excavators and all sorts. What's this over here? That's a digger. Well, it's a pile driver. It's got an animation on it. But you can't do anything with it, it's just pile driving. Putting stakes in the ground by the looks of it. Soil. Again. This is where you obviously dig it from. Let's go over here quickly. Aha, right, okay, this is where some water is. Looks like it's pumping some sort of water or something. Yeah. Let's go and have a quick look over here. I mean, paint me intrigued, because, you know... Aha, right, okay. So that answers the question. This is where you actually literally have to get some sort of digger or something and mine it out yourselves. Don't know where he'd get the river sand from. From the river, I guess. Let's look at the map quickly. Is there an immediately obvious place? Might be up by the end of the river, perhaps. So we've done that. We've done that. Unless it's with the water here. Unless it comes out with that water. It comes out with river sand as well, perhaps. There's a bit of water just here. Hang on, what's this? Limestone. Okay. So it's all limestone. Where's the river sand? That's what I want to know. It's a gold nugget. This all just looks like an area so you can drive around in and out of. Is that where the river sand comes from? Or is that just water? It looks more like just water to me. That's soil over there, isn't it? There's no signage. I guess it's just water. So I'm going to run down here. See where this takes me. Not long dark, except not freezing cold. Running around, lost. This looks intriguing. We'll head down here. This could all be loosely connected to this. Again, this looks like more mud. This goes back down to the quarry. Or the production facility. So I'm guessing the river sand must be down by the river. Whereabouts, I don't know. Without wandering around the whole river, let's have a look, see if anything jumps out at me. The only place I can think of it might be it's possibly down here. Possibly down with this here. The only way I can find out is by looking. Let's go and have a visit and walk over to the river and see if there's anything implemented there. See, flying a mirror map would have been made a lot more sense. There's sand here and a nice swimming pool. I don't think it's here unless it's by the port. Could check. No, the port's not got anything on it, has it? See what the see, these all looks like sales points to me. I can only assume it's in part of this mine somewhere where the river sand is. So there's a patch here. But I'm not 100% sure. There's also a patch there. Unless it means that sand there, because that was sand and it was by the river. I remember it. but I'm not entirely sure, guys. But I'll just quickly pop round on the train so you guys can see it. So hang on, show you the equipment as well. If we pop out the, so you got this sitting here, got this sitting here. So just quickly look at the map and see what soil types are. Fruit types, all the standard: wheat, canola, soybean, potatoes, grass, barley, sunflower, grapes. Oh yeah, I've got to show you that, guys, next. I did forget. I'll go back down to here. Sorry, I'm a bit scatterbrained. I don't know if I showed you guys this or not, but this is the vineyard, and this is what you need the harvester for. You drive the harvester in and harvest this. Doesn't give you any idea how it's doing. That's the only thing I would say. And there's a bit of a weird sort of glitch going on, so it's unclear on whether it's ready to harvest or not. It doesn't give you any idea. But that more or less concludes the mod map showcase. As I say, sorry it's a bit vague because I haven't really done my homework on this map, I must admit. But it's an interesting looking map. Looking at it, you know, I think there's a lot of things on here which you can do. There's always going to be something on here you can do. So if you're kind of a bit sick of doing the whole just farming, then I would fully recommend it. I haven't, as I say, I've only had a few little lag spikes on this map, but nothing untoward. The only thing is, like I say, with the mod sites, just be careful on those sides of things. But I'll take a picture of, what can I take a picture of? Let's go around on the trains like I promised. That's that tractor, pickup truck, this tractor, there's the these look like they're in a standard place just by field 9. Ah, hang on, thinking about it, wasn't the sheep pen originally over, sorry I'm going the wrong way, over here? Because you come down, the sheep pen was down here. So what's he done in aspects to where the sheep pen was? Maybe that's where the river sand is. Look, the sheep pen's gone. You can see where it was. Okay, it's not. Oh, hang on, what's that over there? There's two places of interest we can quickly look. That looks like just a soil mill to me. I'm taking a swim. Yeah, that's just the soil mill. Let's have a quick look over here. I think this is where we already tried along here. Just seeing where I can find this river sand stuff. It's got to be on that main mine. Has to be. It's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, there's no mining here, so it's got to be on that main mine somewhere tucked away. I've missed it. Well, I'll take a picture of that because that looks pretty cool. And I'll leave it at that. The good life. Once you get all the mines up and running, you can spend your nights in a hotel or your days basking by the pool. Let's get rid of that. Actually, I've got another idea. If I bring up that and then turn on screen mode and then take the picture. Cool. Again, sorry it's gone on a bit and kind of aimlessly wandered around, but I hope you guys enjoyed the mod showcase. If you did, again, please feel free to like. It helps me out a lot, and I don't mind you guys liking. And if you didn't like it, then please again feel free to dislike. But please let me know. why he doesn't like it in the comments down below. If you know anyone else that may also enjoy playing on this, again guys, feel free to share. I don't mind you guys sharing, it helps me out a lot. And if you're new to my channel and you see future episodes or mod showcases or anything else that I'm working on, please don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. TTFN.